So we are just days away from the brand new Bricklink Designer Program Series 6 Lego sets going up for pre-order. They're going to be available on October 6th, 2025, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And so we've got our laptop out here. We're going to be taking a look at which of the 5 sets got approved to be up for pre-order. Going to give an initial look at the sets, give our thoughts, and then at the end of the video, we're going to be talking about which sets I plan on pre-ordering coming on Monday morning. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump on in and see what sets we have available.
So, if you are unaware of what Bricklink is an online sellers and buyers platform where you can buy any sort of Lego part, set, instruction booklet, minifigure, anything from other Lego collectors around the globe. It was started back in 2000 and was actually acquired by the Lego Group back in 2019. And they've been doing a lot of really cool stuff, including the Bricklink Designer Program, which started in 2019, the same year that Lego acquired Bricklink. And basically the whole point of the Designer Program is to release fan-created sets as actual Lego sets. The Bricklink Designer Program started out as an extension of the LEGO Ideas Program, which is a program where fans can submit their own designs in hopes of getting it turned into an actual LEGO set. And they decided to do the same thing with Bricklink, but on a more grand scale, where they have sets that are submitted, they get voted on. The ones that get selected will then get put up for a sort of Kickstarter crowdfunding period, where anybody who orders a set within the time frame required will get that set made to order, and each set also has a 30,000 as the maximum made for each set. So these sets eventually become very, very rare because that is just a one-time printing of this set, and then it will never be made again by LEGO. So now that you have a little bit of background for the Bricklink Designer Program, let's check out the new Series 6 sets that are about to be up for crowdfunding. All right, everybody, so we are here in the Bricklink website, and here on the home page, you can already see we've got just a banner already up for the pre-order for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 6. You scroll through, you can see all of the wonderful sets that we're going to look at today, as well as just a Bricklink 25th anniversary set banner. But we're going to jump on into this page, and as it loads, you can pulls up the Bricklink Designer Program. But yeah, we have currently 4 days and 10 hours till crowdfunding. At the time of this recording, it's probably going to be down to 3 days by the time this video comes out. But yeah, we've got our 5 sets here that we're going to be looking at, and all of these look fantastic. So I'm going to jump in and start off with the smallest set. We have the Off-Road Adventure by Keen Creations. This set is just a little camping set with a Jeep, a little backpacking tent, a couple campers, a mountain bike, and then trees, a nice little river with some swimming fish, which look really cool. And yeah, this is the smallest of the sets. It will be retailing for $80, and all of these sets are going to be 2 per person. Is the max that you can order. So yeah, we've got a little bit of time as well. Limit of 2 per household. All sets that receive over 3,000 pre-orders will be produced. Will be produced during a one-time production run, and we have produced the sets in the factory. They will be shipped in March or April, but it might vary. So yeah, let's take a look. It does have 978 pieces. So these Bricklink program sets really do have a really great part to piece ratio, as you'll see coming up. But yeah, we've got the mountain bike can attach to the Jeep here. We just got some really nice forestry trees and elements. Got a couple animals as well. You can see an owl up here, and then a little bunny rabbit down here. Over here we got a little frog. There's a squirrel over here. So a lot of really good animals and just really nice details in this small set. It's just really nice. It can be hooked up to the camper van trailer from one of the previous series. I believe this was series 4, that either series 3 or series 4 that this camper van came out with. We actually bought 2 of this set, but that's really cool that it can be hooked up like that and be towing the trailer. Here you can see the 3 minifigures, and yeah, all of the amazing animals that come in the set. Got 2 dogs, yeah, that owl, the bunny, the squirrel, little cardinal there, and a little snail. And then yeah, comes in the Bricklink traditional white border box right there. So that is the off-road adventure. Going back, we're going to look at the next one, which is the Art Factory, and this set is also incredible. It is as close to a modular style building as you can get. Typically, you can't do modular buildings in the Bricklink program just because it is too close to an already existing IP that Lego does, and they typically try to just have sets that are unique and not as similar to other themes that are already in existence. But there is ways you can get around that, and you will see it with this one. This the Art Factory from Brickster, and it is $230 US. It comes with 2,566 pieces and 10 minifigures, as well as 18 stickers. It's also interesting, it has 528 unique parts, and so that's just how many different elements are actually used. A lot of them are used multiple times, obviously, to get that 2,500 piece count. But yeah, 2,500 pieces for 230, that is a pretty good part to piece ratio once again, but this is what it can be. It can be folded in half like this, so it can be displayed open faced like that with the open back, and you can turn it around and play inside in the different rooms, or you can fold it up and have it as a corner modular building in your city, which this is how I will like to display this, because I will be pre-ordering this set. It just looks awesome. I love the brick design. I love it comes with a working elevator that with a knob at the top that you can turn that just raises and lowers the elevator. We got a little rooftop party scene happening with a skylight onto the top room there. Comes with all these different paintings that you can display in the bottom section, which is the art gallery. It comes with the grand piano, which is on the second floor, and yeah, the grand piano there in the second floor with the ballet studio. You have a painter's studio on top with that skylight, which just looks awesome. And then you have a photography studio over here. And so it comes with all these minifigures as well to just bring your building to life. And then, yeah, all the different types of paintings that you can display. And then any extra ones can be stored in the floorboards. So I'm curious how this is going to connect to a bunch of other current modular buildings, because it's not on a traditional base plate like those are. I think because we Mills plate our city buildings, basically we raise them up by a single brick and put it out on platforms so that we can get different layers in our streets. I think this would integrate well with the Mills system, but I am curious. This is something we're just gonna have to play with when we get this set next year. But yeah, moving on, we have next up, I believe, the Yes, the Gold Mine Expedition. Now, this set, I believe, was the most voted for set to be produced out of any of these, and it just looks absolutely incredible. Like, it makes sense why it was the most voted. We've never gotten anything like this before. The Gold Mine Expedition from Brick Project. We've never gotten a gold mine before, not even in the old like Western sets, maybe like a small one before, but this is just incredible. It is for $300 US, comes with 3,382 pieces and 13 minifigures, and this is a modular style gold mine, so you can take all of the different floors off, and it has fully furnished interior, which just looks amazing, with just the bottom floor being the gold mine, and then you've got some like dining rooms, some other office areas for the different people. You got like a living area here with a really nice record player there, a little bed. It has a fully working crane. Comes with a horse-drawn carriage, and then all of the minifigures here as well. There's just so many great ones with the Old West and the traditional Bricklink box. But yeah, here I skipped over the set, but these are all the floors that come apart and just layer on top of each other. So yeah, in this nice red and black and gray color scheming, it just looks absolutely incredible. This is definitely one we're also going to be pre-ordering. Just amazing, and yeah, can't wait to have that in the collection. Next up, we have the Outlaw Forest Den by Brick Hammer. That comes with 10 minifigures, 2,617 pieces for $230 US. And this set does look just another one that just looks amazing. Love the rock features. I love just another medieval knights castle themed set, which we always need. We're always in need of castle sets. Like, this is just a timeless theme. It's beloved by so many fans. So many fans just love building with the castles and with pirates as well. And so this just kind of fits that theme as well. And it looks great. It does have an open back that you can put all of these scenes in. Comes with a couple different knights. Really nice foliage use, and lots of good trees and rock elements that you get. You get two molded. Where's the picture? You get two molded wolves, which also are just awesome that you can get that. We feel like we don't get those wolf animals in hardly any sets, but get those as well as other molded horses for the Lion Knights. Yeah, just overall just looks incredible. Inside you can see we've got a little dining area with some like ale kegs. Yeah, just overall looks super cool. Will pair up really well with the castle in the forest from the very, very first, well, not first, but one of the very first Bricklink Designer Program Series sets. That set is like one of the most popular ones. This will pair up beautifully with that one if you have that, which we do have that in our collection. And then that brings us to my favorite set out of the series, and that is the Sequoia Tree Trail from Peace on Earth for $270 US, 3,187 pieces, 10 minifigures. And this set, in my opinion, this is the best one out of the series. Next to the gold mine is also incredible, but I love nature. I love the outdoors. I want to go to all of the national parks in the U.S., and so this one being the sequoia trees from California, it scratches that itch for me that Lego has not been doing anything like this ever before. They usually never do stuff based on U.S. specific national parks. I mean, they are a Danish company, and so they have never done anything based on the U.S. national parks before. But I'm just so thrilled that this is finally a set. The trees just look amazing, just how they're built, just look incredible with the snot brick style of building with the studs not on top. That's what snot stands for, in case you didn't know. But all the trees, they can be taken off and they're just held by these pegs, but they can also be standing just individually. The little cabin here for the ranger station can also come apart, and it's just got really nice details of just what animals you can see, just different posters of the details of the trees, and just the brick siding as well with the masonry bricks look really great. You get really nice collection of 3 different park rangers as well as a bunch of other hikers and tourists. And yeah, I'm just so excited to be able to get this one in the collection. So yeah. That being said, we've kind of talked a little bit about some of the ones that we are going to be getting, but which ones are we specifically going to get? Well, the thing is, we have said that we're getting the Art Factory, the Gold Mine, and the Sequoia Tree Trail. But the thing is, our goal is to get all 5 of these sets. I just think this is the best wave of Bricklink program sets that has come out, and so far that has, including the upcoming ones that are coming up next year. In my opinion, for me, this is the best one, because these are all sets that I want specifically for our collection. I can use it for different mocks that we're trying to do, because we have our city. So the Art Factory will go perfectly in the city. I'm wanting to build a campground with a bunch of the other camping sets that have come out, either through the Lego City line, through the Bricklink Designer Program, or the ideas, because we have the A-frame cabin and the treehouse sets, as well as, a bunch of the camper vans from the city and the creator line. I really want to build a really awesome campground with hiking trails, and so the off-road adventure and the Sequoia Tree Trail would go perfectly for that. The gold mine, I think, would be really cool to have in the campground, because it could be turned into an old abandoned mine shack, and there's plenty of national parks in Alaska and other places that have abandoned gold mines a part of that, and so I actually think that would go really well with the campground. I think I have an idea to make it work. And then the Outlaw Forest Den would go perfectly. We're wanting to build a medieval knights / pirates just themed setup as well, and so that set would integrate perfectly with our Lion Knights castle that we have, the castle in the forest that we have, as well as the medieval market dock from the Bricklink Designer Program. All the pirate ships we have, it's going to pair perfectly with that. So yeah, it is going to be very, very expensive wave for sure, especially because I'm going to max out on 2 of the Sequoia Tree Trails, because those trees are just so beautiful, and the more we have for the campground, the better that it would look, and then all the other pieces as well just will go perfectly for that campground. So it is going to be very expensive, over probably $1,300 US. The thing is, you don't have to pay for this until it ships. You can see we are in the frequently asked questions about the Bricklink program. You scroll all the way down to the when will I be charged. It clearly says You will only be charged if the project is crowdfunded and once the product is shipped to you. So that is a huge bonus. So I know that I'll have at least until March to save up the money to be able to pay for it. That could be a smart strategy. It could be a bad strategy because I don't know. I've started saving a little bit, but I don't know, stuff financially happens. And so I'm hoping that nothing will happen between now and March, and I can save month to month about $200 a month to be able to pay for it when March comes around, so that I'm not going in debt over this, because then you do not need to go into debt over your hobbies. It's not worth it at that point. If you can't swing it, then don't do it. But this, I believe we can swing it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. But yeah, I am so freaking excited for this series to come out on October 6th, 8 a.m. Pacific time. So we are in Central time, so 10 a.m. here on Monday morning. It's going to be incredible. There is also potential that they might be doing a double points weekend at some point to correspond with the Prime Days that are coming up. Lego always does stuff that try to have competition with the Prime Days, and so they might be doing double points. So if we get our Bricklink order in during that double points, we will be getting obviously double VIP points, but that means we'll get approximately $150 worth of points off of this order, which will be incredible to be able to put that towards another future set to just get for free, because we're buying all of these. And so that's going to be really exciting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for listening to me ramble about my thoughts on the upcoming sets. I'm just so pumped for this. It's going to be really, really good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Instagram page at Wonderful Bricks for more exclusive Lego content over there. And just have a great day. Peace out.